Good evening, air signs, and welcome back to Will's Cartomancy Tarot. What I'd like to do for you this evening is to give you a special topics reading, okay? And in this reading, basically, I'm going to help you, ladies and gentlemen, change the trajectory of your life, okay? Because have you ever wished that you could change that, ladies and gentlemen, but you really didn't know how? Well, today you're going to learn because what I'm going to do is I'm going to shuffle up a few of these cards here and I'm going to see what I can do to get you back on track. Okay? If you're new to my channel, I certainly appreciate both your viewership as well as your subscriptions. Okay? And for you loyals out there, welcome back. Okay? So, again, what I like to do is to get you started with this reading, and I'm going to shuffle up a few cards here just to see what we have here. And basically, I'm going to discuss several points here. I'm going to discuss your present situation, okay? I'm going to discuss influences that I'm seeing surrounding you, be it negative or even positive, okay? And I'm going to move on and address what you can learn from the situation and what you can do to adapt to the circumstances to kind of meet your objectives, okay? And then I'm going to move on and show you a few internal conflicts and things that you may be, have self-doubt within yourself. And then I'll just look at your overall issues and or what has made your situation become stagnant, okay? And lastly, I'm going to discuss your likely outcome should you continue on along the lines that you are, okay? So again, I'm shuffling up a few cards to see here. We're going to just start with the cards falling to the bottom of the deck here. Actually, I'm going to pull several. Okay, so we have dreams. Okay. We also have love. Financial health. Okay. As well as psychic abilities. So when I combine all of these cards together, ladies and gentlemen, these four cards, that tells me that a relatives, I feel, or deceased relative visit you in dreams here or in your dreams. And these cards are telling me to tell you to stop stressing over things and really clear the clutter before moving forward. These cards are asking you to trust yourself a bit more. It's safe for you to love for those of you who are looking for a loving type commitment. It also shows here that many of you can expect a windfall to come towards you here. Okay? But I'm also getting a hint that these cards are telling you that to stop spending foolishly. It looks like that you guys spend way too much lavishly. And, the message here is to use your psychic ability and just to slow it down. So I see these energies coming towards you guys between now and the end of and by the end of next month here. All right. Rest assured, air sign, that this reading may not resonate for each and every one of you, but for those for whom this reading is meant, I certainly hope that it offers you the information that your heart is seeking here. Okay. And you also have transformation here, so it shows that radical changes are going to be coming about for you guys here. So it seems like you're working towards success. I'm seeing a lot of happiness and success coming towards many of you. So let's look at your present situation. You have blessings, which is also a good card. So that certainly says that, you really need to try to make some conscious attempt to open yourself up to receiving unexpected blessings because I'm really seeing a lot of that coming towards you guys. I'm seeing that it looks like you guys want a wish to come true. And it seems that it certainly is plausible. You're going to get your wish here. Unexpected blessings are going to come true to you, towards you. And this card is also asking you to just give thanks to all that you have obtained, thus far here. Stop complaining, and start resting on your laurels. Just show a bit more gratitude. All right. Now we're going to look at influences of others, whether it be positive or negative type influences here. You have justice, okay? So I'm going to interpret this because this is a general reading, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm going to be covering it could, be a variety of things that these cards might be kind of speaking to. So, but I certainly feel that someone has or is being very unreasonable, or perhaps even treating you, or has been treating you unfairly. All right. So this card is kind of asking that you view your situation carefully, because this represents, in this position of this layout, the air position. Okay. So you have to give it some thought. Excuse me. And I feel that, some of you really need to make a decision here. It seems that a lot of you have been really vacillating on making a decision of getting. And I feel that if any of you has been involved in some type of legal debacle, I feel a settlement is forthcoming. I feel that things are going to work in your favor. So you can see the many perspectives that, this card can kind of play out here. But usually when you see justice, things usually go in your favor here. But there's also a possibility that someone might be wants to you want to return to them to apologize, or they may want to apologize to you. It's either or here. Okay. Now let's look at your water energy here. What you can learn, ladies and gentlemen, from the situation in which you feel that you are in, and how you might adapt circumstances to kind of meet the needs or meet your needs. So we have inspiration. All right. So with inspiration, that means that you really trust your creative abilities a bit more here. I'm feeling that it's time that you start something new, you know? Also, for a lot of you, you might even consider meditating a bit more here, or just being still to kind of hear what spirit has for you. All right. Now let's see what fire has for you. Now this card is going to show internal conflicts and things that you might be doubting. Okay. So you have spirit guide here. So we should all know what that means here when it comes to, doubting here. So I feel that you constantly think you are alone here. I feel that many of you, may have lost someone that you really loved and cared for, and I feel that they are in the spiritual realm, and you need to understand that you are not alone. Okay, spirit is certainly with you. Okay, and spirit is telling me, and I'm gonna change hats right now for you guys, and just also whenever I see any cards connected with spirit, or if I feel a strong feeling of spirits being amongst me when I'm doing readings for you guys, I change hats here. So I feel that spirit wants you to know that they are certainly with you, okay? And they say that they try to communicate to you guys through songs or books or visions, okay? So, just to let me tune in a bit more, and I'm going to give you more of what I'm feeling here. Um, just incorporating my mediumship abilities. Okay, so spirit, deceased loved one, I ask that you come before me and give me more messages that you like me to share with air signs here, because it seems that they're doubting that your presence here, or doubting that they've been receiving direct communication from you. Okay, so what additional messages that you like me to tell them? Okay. I'm getting a strong indication. I'm seeing basically an entire family. Actually, I'm seeing, I'm getting a feeling that the spirit wants you to know that they are, in fact, with the rest of the family here. I'm even seeing a child here. Okay, even a couple, but I'm also seeing a child. I'm also seeing them just, just celebrating. And they want you to know that they are not alone either because they're with the rest of the family that I'm getting strongly. And they're saying that they were met when they crossed over, they were met by so many loving people. And they just really couldn't believe their eyes with all of the things that they thought wasn't possible before passing here. And they're saying that they now have a very new understanding. They don't see things the way that they used to see, ladies and gentlemen. And they're saying that despite the fact that I was suffering so much here on earth, I'm also feeling that some of you may have lost someone very unexpectedly or suddenly, or you might even have lost someone through drug usage. I'm just feeling that, or they just weren't that as healthy as you would have wished them to be. They're saying now that I see them jumping for joy. They're saying that they are so healthy and they are happy, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? And they want you to know, they want you to, it seems that some of you even have a scrapbook, or you have something very personal of theirs, I'm getting. And they want you to remember them by the happy memories that the two of you created. Even in fact, the different places that you may have gone to with them before their passing here. Okay? They're saying too that for some of you, I'm feeling that their passing was a bit horrific here. And they're telling you that they had to leave this way. This is the way that it was set here. Okay? They're saying that they didn't feel anything. It's just the way that it had to happen. And they don't want you to be holding on to any guilt. And they want to express the fact that, ladies and gentlemen, you are certainly never alone. They want you to believe in yourself, believe that you can accomplish anything that you put your mind to it. They're saying that you can do it, ladies and gentlemen. And they say, laughingly that, it seemed like they had the spirits on film, they had quite a sense of humor, I'm getting, you know? And they're saying that now I have become one of your guys, okay? And I'm going to give you two more messages and I'm going to disconnect from the energy. And then I'm going to go on and pull 20 letters for you guys to help you identify the spirit who might be assisting you. And then I'm going to go on and complete that reading that we're on. Okay? So, Spirit, give me two more messages here. Okay? They're saying that they really watch you a lot. They watch you every day. And they want you to know that the two of you are so very much connected, because they're saying that now that their mind is free, they can certainly flint to wherever they will want to, and just basically a blink of an eye here. Okay? So, as I said, I'm going to go on and pull a few letters for you guys to help you identify the spirit of deceased relative, to help you feel a little bit better about your situation, that you are not alone here. So, Spirit, I ask that you direct my hands to collect 20 letters to help air signs identify the spirit or deceased relative who is helping him or her. Okay? 20 letters, Spirit. We have an O, another O, a C, an O, a J, an E, a U, an I, another I, another I. We have a W, an F. See how many we have? 2, 4, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 8 more letters, and then I'll call them all back to you. Who is the spirit assisting air signs? Or the spirit who has come through in its reading? 8 more letters, please. Okay, we have an E, an A, an O, an R, another a T, a U, and we have another T. Okay, I'm going to call them back to make sure that each and every one of you has all of the letters here. We have one, two, we have four O's. Okay, there are three I's, there are two E's, an F, there are, hold on, I flipped over. I'm going to call them all back to you because I flipped them over, so I lost my place. There are four O's, three I's, there are two E's, two T's, two A's, two U's, a C, J, F, W, as well as an R, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? So let's get back to the reading and just move on and look at, your overall issue or overall issues. Okay? We're going to look at what has caused your situation to perhaps become a bit stagnant here. Okay? And again, this is a general reading, so it could be in various areas here. So we have manifestation. So with manifestation, ladies and gentlemen, it seems that perhaps your patience or lack thereof has contributed to this, causing your situation to be a bit stagnant. So much so that, things didn't materialize the way that it needed to. So this card is kind of asking for you to have a bit more patience because all your needs will, in fact, be met here. Okay, let's revisit, the card shown from the onset here. Okay, we show certainly that, both love is going to come true and you're not alone, as well as you're going to have great financial stability, financial health here. Okay, you're going to go through a radical changes, a transformation process. Okay, just like a butterfly goes through its metamorphosis stage here, and you're gonna attain the blessings, the wish that you guys want to manifest. That I'm seeing here. Okay, but I feel that some of you might want to consider being careful what you're wishing for too, because I feel that some of you, it seems that we as an air sign, just like you, we do have great manifestation abilities here. So sometimes what you think is good for you might turn out to be bad. Okay? So be careful what you wish for. All right? This is another um, warning, just a little warning in this card here. So if you continue on your path as you are, let's look and see what your likely outcome might be. Okay? And you have peace. This is very good, ladies and gentlemen, because so it certainly shows that, at the end of the day, peace and harmony is going to be restored. I see many of you. I see you either reconciling with someone, perhaps, or you're going to be reaching some type of a harmonious agreement with someone, in some aspect of your life here. And I feel that your prayers for peace will in fact be granted because I see that it looks like that you guys really want that. Okay? So keep it along with those in those lines and trying to help you, ladies and gentlemen, to restore that unshakable inner peace here. I'm going to go on and shuffle up this deck here to kind of give you a few messages on some other things that you might consider as you restore unshakable inner peace. Okay? So, Spirit, what additional messages would you have me to give to air signs here? Okay. Nothing real could be threatened. Understand that, ladies and gentlemen. So, how can you actively participate in creating heaven on earth. Don't run from the darkness. It's time that many of you embrace your shadow side. So, what aspect of yourself have you kind of been afraid to look at, or really, ladies and gentlemen, to address here? Okay. It's also time that I'm seeing here that it's time that you express yourself a bit more creatively and start something new. So, ask yourself, what creative pursuit do you really feel drawn to? Okay. And last message from this card deck is I'm seeing that you need to understand too that everything is certainly a reflection. So hold up the energetic mirror. So, what do you need in your life that you're not currently getting? Okay. And in conclusion today, ladies and gentlemen, I just like to leave you with a message from Spirit here, and I'm going to communicate that to you via a postcard here that I have right here. So, Spirit, what message that you would like me to leave with air signs, particularly for this time period in question here? What message would you like me to share with them? Okay. Here's your postcard right here, and I'm going to read your message as it is written. Dear you, you are in such good shape right now that we are all doing a happy dance. In this moment, you have the power to make a choice to get with Spirit and co create a miracle. You may wonder where this is all going, but if you want to manifest your desires for the highest good, you need to stay focused on the now. All power is in the present moment. Ask yourself, what are your dominant thoughts now? What beliefs are you motivated by? And do you have clarity right now? How is your conscious contact with the divine? Are you plugged in, or are you trying to do life all by your small self? Get rid of negative energy now. Resentments be gone. Forgiveness and love enter, please. You can do your life beautifully and create your most powerful future right here, right now, in this moment. Aren't you thrilled to know you have a huge cheering section over here? Love and hugs always. So, air signs, this is what I have for you. I certainly hope that this reading has offered you food for thought. Be sure to like and share, subscribe, and send me over your comments. If you'd like a more personal reading, please contact me at will.brown@watconsultinginc.net. Enjoy your evening.